And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse.
Hail to the king, baby.
Good day, everybody. Happy Thursday. After a relatively shitty day yesterday, weather-wise.
It's raining sideways.
Thank you, Ollie. But we are live. We are here. We are in the Verge Studios, located deep inside the bowels of the Connecticut School of Broadcasting. But since we're periscoping right now,
Smells like shit in here.
they will realize we're not in the bowels. We're actually in a very nice, comfortable studio.
Yeah, we just ruined that illusion, didn't we?
We did, but it's okay. It's progress. It's more social media stuff for us to do. Everybody wave hi to the Periscope camera. Hi, Periscope.
Still smells like shit.
Being run by Jeff
Smells like
Scott.
shit. What?
So yeah, it was a relatively shitty day yesterday. How did everybody fare weather-wise? Any loss of power anywhere or anything like that? Because it was pretty bad.
Well, I woke up early this morning to get my paperwork for work done, and I was sitting on my couch, and it was all dark out. It was like 6:30 in the morning, sitting with my dog. All of a sudden, I hear this massive explosion right after the light flicker. So I'm pretty sure a transformer blew in front of my house.
Yeah.
And needless to say, I pissed myself.
Hey, thanks for sharing. Nope,
Hey.
I played Dying Light all night and didn't have any problems.
Very nice. Yeah, I mean, I was at work. I mean, I work for AAA, and I was out in the thick of it last night from the time it started. And then I got done work literally right before like round 2 came through.
Yeah.
Like I was picking you up, and then it was kind of starting to get a little shitty outside. And then
Round 2.
yeah, that's basically what it was. I'm looking at my phone, my weather app, and I'm just like, fuck, there's more of this shit coming through here.
Test your mics.
So we but we got home safe, thankfully. We had to pull over for a bit and wait out the rain, but other than that, it was a pretty interesting night. I was actually at Marlton when the first wave of shit came through. When we were I was changing a battery in someone's garage. Thankfully, I was in a goddamn garage. And
Well, luckily, it wasn't anything like the 2004 storm where like the dams broke and then
Oh, yeah.
sewage lines broke, and it was a literal shitstorm.
yeah, it was.
But it was pretty bad last night.
It was, yeah. I was mid-battery change in somebody's car, and their entire block lost power. But thankfully, I had a flashlight on me, so I was able to see what the hell I was doing. But yeah, it was a relatively fun day yesterday. But thankfully, there wasn't too much damage in this area. I know there was some.
Oh, we had a lot of branches down and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so right at my
Oh
my
yeah,
house
yeah.
as
Across
well.
the street from you, your neighbor had a tree fall in their front yard.
Yeah, my teacher, big giant tree came down. Next thing you know,
Power.
no power went out.
Oh wow, that's actually that's pretty damn good actually.
It was a big tree though.
It was. I was actually in front of your house, and the Comcast guy that was there was like, "You need to get past." I was like, "No, I'm just kind of sitting here." And I said, "Oh, okay," and then he left. So that's all well and good. If anybody is tuning in the Periscope thing, you can also tune in to vergeofsanityradio.com. We will have open phone lines today as well. If anyone wants to call in and talk about any of the random things we're going to be discussing today on the show. But it's time for the cheap plugs. Make sure you check out Vape General on Main Street. Not at Main Street. It's
High Street.
On High Street in Burlington.
Across from Mr. Tattoo.
Across from Mr. Tattoo. Thank you very much. They have over 100 flavors. I have the I Just kit. My flavor is Skyline. Tastes like orange creamsicles, and it's delicious.
Why didn't she just do the plug?
I don't know. I'm so used to doing it. It's just like, but yeah, go ahead. Do the plug from now on.
So you're going to be Vape General.
I got nothing to read or write right now.
Okay.
You just said the
Who
whole
handles
thing.
who
Yeah.
handles printing out the plugs?
What?
Well, no one prints them out. She just writes them down as I'm sitting here, and she hands me papers, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then I just read the shit.
Oh, then write your plug.
Just say, go visit Travis at Vape General.
Oh, yeah, Travis. Say hi to Travis.
Hi, Travis.
Hey, I'm amusing myself with the delay from
From the Periscope.
Look, I'm still waving.
Yeah, how bad is the delay? Can you figure it out? Is it like
it's only a couple
a
seconds.
couple seconds delay?
Like, you just picked your nose now.
I didn't pick my nose. I was itching my nose.
You picked the shit out of your
Picked your
nose.
nose again just now.
Well, see, the problem is that
Wait.
What?
There's somebody out there. Hello.
Hello, out there.
Somebody's
watching. There.
Holy shit! Someone's watching us.
Somebody's there. Let's see.
Who's watching us? I bet it's Jersey.
Nope, they left already.
Oh, damn it!
Well, that sucked. We scared them off.
Yeah,
Way to
we
go,
did.
Jeff.
Yeah, way to
Wait a
go.
minute.
You're
Wait,
waving
hold
and
up.
dancing.
Portia.
It says 3, but the only person there is me.
I have
What's
3.
going on?
That's weird.
Huh?
What?
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 I don't know.
All right. Next on the cheap plug list.
3.
Yeah, the next cheap plug list obviously is
Here, let's try this.
Jeff knows all the information better than I do, but CZW's next event is March 26th, I believe.
Yeah, take it away, Jeff.
Yep. March what?
Take it away.
March 26th at the Flyer Skate Zone in Voorhees, New Jersey, and a lot of awesome matches that are on that bill.
Who's wrestling, Jeff?
Yeah, do we know who's wrestling? Or yet?
I'm not ready for this. You gotta let me know ahead of time.
Yeah, he's not ready for it yet.
Be prepared.
He can't see without his glasses on.
He can't see without his glasses. All right, you're gonna do the plug at the end of the show, then.
Yeah, you can plug it at the end of the show here. I can actually pull it up right here in front of me. No, I know I can't because the whole bookmark thing is gone too. Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
But yeah, but it's a double header too, right? Isn't it a double header?
No, it's
next
not a
month?
double header.
It's
That
not.
part I know.
Okay, so it's not. It's just CZW, and again, a lot of matches. They're already signed up for it. Do we know why Bucks Belmar didn't show up or wasn't part of the
I'm so confused.
anniversary show?
No, we do not.
Because I know he was supposed to be on.
We also don't know
Sozio's
why
team.
Teams Tremendous didn't show up either.
Yeah, because I had seen that he was supposed to be on Sozio's team, and then when I watched the playback for it, it wasn't him; it was somebody else. What are you doing, Frank?
I don't know. I'm trying to see if this monitor works with this keyboard.
It doesn't. It's weird.
What is this? Why is this keyboard? Why do I have a keyboard?
What is
I can't
today?
do anything with it.
What is what?
Proving Grounds.
Yeah, that's it. Proving Grounds.
Proving
demand-
Grounds is March 26th.
There we go. March 26th.
Okay, I was looking for the wrong thing.
I demand you make this do something.
All right, so far the announcements are the returning B-Boy will face AR Fox, Sammy Callahan versus Masada, and Speedball Mike Bailey versus the Octopus, Jonathan Grisham.
Nice.
He's got 8 arms.
Yes, he does. No, actually, he just spits a little black fluid.
Oh,
Ooh,
oh, you guys made me ink.
That's that's the CZW plugs. We're gonna save your plug for tonight because yours is always the sweetest, most sensual. It's
beautiful, isn't it?
Just panty dropping plug possible.
Yeah.
So we're si-
I know where I got confused. On Point is next weekend. That's where.
oh,
I
is it?
got
Okay.
confused.
And that's Woodbury, right? It's in Woodbury.
No, On Point is I don't know.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll find out.
That's it.
We'll get that information.
Old Time
to you.
Wrestling. It's in Williamstown, New Jersey. They're gonna have a ladder match. Dependable Tony versus Unbreakable Andy. Joey Janela versus Pinky Sanchez.
Ooh,
Matt Tremont and
like-
Low Life Louis Ramos.
I like Pinky
Ramos and
Sanchez.
Connor Claxton versus Mark Angel, Jeff Cannonball, Jimmy Lyon. No offense, but hopefully Jimmy Lyon gets it. No, never mind. Masters of the Mat, Grand Akuma versus Kyle the Beast. Former Friends, Drew Blood versus Xanavier Cross with Loudy. Devin Moore versus a mystery opponent.
Ooh.
And Chainsaw Gacy versus Alex Payne.
I hope it's Undertaker.
And that's, no, I think it's Cuddles.
There's,
That's March 5th in a couple weeks.
and we'll actually be bringing up some wrestling stuff in a little bit because
Yay.
since Jimmy isn't here and he usually has his 10 count, his final countdown thing, I made one earlier today. I kind of put some stuff together for a little makeshift one.
Oh,
that
you're gonna do his thing.
They were going to do in a little bit, probably towards the end of the show. And I'm going to let him know that I think what we're going to do, even though we won't be in studio We're going to be taking a week, taking a day off on the 26th, I believe, because we'll be down in Disney.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be on the air that day.
Okay, what, March 26th?
March 26th, yeah.
Okay, I just said March 26th is a Saturday.
Yeah. No, that's
So
26th.
it's March 24th.
24th, yeah, sorry, 24th.
He's done skip right over Friday, wait for Saturday.
I'm so, God damn it. That Thursday we're not going to be here. We're going to be actually still on the road to Florida.
Yeah.
The 26th is tomorrow.
No,
No,
March.
But wait, you could do a Periscope show on the road.
That'd be
with
actually
Verge of Sanity
that'd be kind of
Radio.
hilarious, actually.
There you go.
Interview all the hillbillies down in South Carolina, down south of the
There you
border,
go.
That'd be a good idea.
buying fireworks.
That'd be actually a good idea.
Oh yeah, that's good. Do something illegal and film it.
All right, so I'm gonna have Jimmy do top 10 or final countdowns in regards to, since WrestleMania is upon us. WrestleMania is only a couple weeks away, and there was a huge fucking bombshell dropped this past Monday night on Raw, which we're gonna get to, obviously.
Oh, I saw something related to wrestling on Pawn Stars.
Oh yeah,
The other day.
Sonny.
Yeah.
That is.
Well, no, this was a.
Because I want
Was
to
it-
say that's total
was it
bull
the ring?
crap. She's suing Pawn Stars. She never went in there. That she was never on their show. She never did any of that, and she's actually has her lawyer suing that and having that removed from actually the
From
cable
syndication?
stations and stuff. No, it never happened. But they're promoting that she's going in there to sell her
Her
what
Hall
is
of
it?
Fame
Hall
ring.
of Fame ring.
I
And she
saw
said
that
it
online.
never
'Cause
happened.
she still has it in her possession.
She never went in there. She was never on the show. This is coming from her Facebook page, but
So
she denies.
grain of salt, until, I'm trying to get her on. I'm trying to get her on the show here because she's still relatively local. I think she's in New York or New Jersey, but even just to call in.
Well, either way, it was a different Hall of Fame ring. Let's
Oh.
do the final
all right,
countdown
wait!
first.
Everybody, turn to the camera and say hi to Paul the Package.
Hey, Paul, how you doing?
Paul!
Wait. Everybody.
Woo!
So that is the. So yeah, a little bit we're doing that, but now, as always, my favorite part of the one of my favorite parts of the day is, of course, this day in music.
Paul said, "Hey, back."
Oh, hey. As you can see, I printed some shit out today. No, I'm not going to try not to use the computer all too much today. But we're going to start with this.
Wait, we got
Yeah.
good news. Me and Paul's on here. He just got reinstated as a referee.
Did you really?
Oh, nice.
Yes,
Awesome. Congratulations,
He was
Paul.
a bad ref and got a little suspension, but he's back again.
Why was he bad? What did he do? Rub his dick on somebody's face?
No, he kind of sided with Joey Janela.
Did he teabag?
Ah.
He kind of cheated with Joey Janela.
Did he
We,
did he teabag Sammy?
No,
Did he fondle DJ's balls the wrong way?
no.
Okay.
There's a right way?
Apparently.
All right.
So here is clockwise. He does it counterclockwise. It's kind of weird.
No, see, the left one's clockwise, the right one's counterclockwise. It's a very, very complicated
It's like this
process.
Chinese, like the Chinese.
Yes, you gotta
yeah.
like David Bowie in Labyrinth.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's not
Apparently,
his
the
hand.
mystery question though is what's up with DJ Hyde and Chicken McNuggets? That seems to be the big question.
I make no comment on that.
I do know that Maven the one time used that as an excuse for the show starting late. DJ was still eating his McNuggets, but that seems to be the big question.
Yeah, we'll figure. Hopefully, we'll get all those answers and more in the coming weeks. Because
We should have DJ on here.
we should.
Yeah.
That'd be great. So here is what we got. We got on this day, 1957. Buddy Holly recorded a new version of "That'll Be the Day" at Norman Petty Recording Studio in Clovis, New Mexico. The title being taken from a phrase used by John Wayne in the film "The Searchers." 1964, the Beatles finished recording their single "Can't Buy Me Love" at Abbey Road Studios in London. They also recorded the B-side "You Can't Do That" and another new song.
Wait, Paul
I should
McCartney,
have known
who's
better. Paul McCartney.
He's this new artist. He tried to get into Tyga's party, his Tyga's after party. What was it?
no,
the Grammys,
I
yeah.
saw that on TMZ. They said the bouncer just had no idea who he was, and just didn't let him in.
Yeah, who's Paul
Are you
McCartney?
fucking kidding me?
You know why? Because Kanye West
kid you
wasn't there
not.
to tell him.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Here's one for you, Frank. 1955, Frank Sinatra, Desert Classic Golf Tournament. He sang before a live audience for the last time. His closing song was "The Best Is Yet to Come."
Yep.
And then lastly, in 2000 and where are we here? 2006, George Michael was found slumped over in a car in Hyde Park, London. A concerned person spotted the singer and called police, who, after being checked by paramedics, was arrested on suspicion of possession of drugs and then released on bail. Michaels made a public statement about the incident and said, "I was in possession of Class C drugs, which is an offense, and I have no complaints about the police, who were professional throughout." He also said that the event was my own stupid fault, as usual. And then with this one, at least for this segment, and that is, let's see, 2007, Fall Out Boy were number 1 on the U.S. album charts with Infinity on High, the American group's 4th album and their first number 1. Speaking of the Beatles, on this day in 1943, George Harrison was born. So today is George Harrison's birthday.
Yep.
We also have, let's see, I'm trying to see who else we are.
Pierre Robert
here.
played a very touching tribute to him today.
We got a second one watching.
Do we?
Yes, we do.
Hello.
Oh, yes. Also, this breaking news we have from a reliable source that DJ does love McNuggets.
Does he love McNuggets? Let's see here. In I'm trying to see. Everything kind of got squashed together here. Mike Peters, guitar and vocalist with The Alarm, who had 1983 UK number 17 single with 68 Guns, was born today as well. And Daniel Powder, born 1971, the Canadian singer-songwriter who had the '05 hit Bad Day. Wasn't it? Yeah, had a bad day. Yeah,
Take it one down. You sing a sad song and you turn it around. But yeah, 15 years ago, in 2004, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, when it was still held in a hotel, George Harrison was awarded with into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and his son and a couple other musicians played a touching "While My Guitar Gently Weeps." And towards the end of it, in the recording, Prince comes out and plays
saw that.
an epic solo. And
Oh,
if you
yeah.
haven't listened to it, you must. It is it's kind of a surprise at the end, but it is most definitely worth the listen.
Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely. I remember I watched that previously. Speaking of Fall Out Boy, if nobody saw it, Disneyland had their 60th birthday. I think it was a couple weeks. I think it was a week or so ago. They aired this 60th anniversary special, and they had a lot of people in there. They had Idina Menzel, or as John Travolta calls her, Adele.
Let it go!
Yeah, or as Travolta calls her, Adele Dazeem.
Yes, Adele Dazeem.
Which was the greatest live TV blunder I've seen in a long, long time.
Greater than... Oh, wait, no. She's not Miss America.
That happened long before Steve Harvey screwed up. So
Sure.
Steve Harvey took the title from Travolta. But on live
Reigning
TV,
world champion TV blunders, Steve Harvey!
and then, Fall Out Boy ended up playing I Want to Be Like You from The Jungle Book.
Oh,
And
okay.
they came out. I'll play a quick little snippet of this.
Yeah, play a little bit.
Unfortunately, those on Periscope can't hear what we're going to be playing right now. But if you want to hear it, you can go to vergeofsanityradio.com and you can listen to this. But yeah, we're going to play this little clip here for you real quick.
For those of you watching at home, this is going to look really stupid while we dance around and think, oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'll turn the mics off, actually.
Have they played this before?
I think they did one of those like Disney albums where
Yeah,
they
I've
did
heard
this
this
song
before.
before. I played that much of it because I don't want Disney to sue me for playing one of their songs on our show.
Oh, Disney will sue the shit out of
They
your
would.
ass.
They'd be like, hey, knock it off. Just, take the paper and just stop it.
What? No.
So yeah.
Stop that now.
It was a pretty cool thing. We ended up watching Elton John play Circle of Life.
Yeah, that's
and
got to be good.
It was actually really cool. And if I'm not sure if it'll work on the laptop or something like that, but if you come across if you can find it on ABC online and watch, if you download cheap plug that I don't give a shit about right now, I just want to say it's a Disney Applause. It's an app that's for your phone. And it syncs up with the live performances that happen at the park. So at Disneyland and at the California Adventure Park, they have the and then Cars Land, I think, because it was Elton John at the park. It was Elton John and then Idina Menzel, and then Little Big Town, and then it was Elton John again closing the whole thing out. But where each place they were playing at, your phone syncs up to the music, and your background turns into whatever. If they're in, say, the Disneyland park, it's Sleeping Beauty's castle on your phone, and you can see all the Mickey ears in the crowd. All the crowds wearing Mickey Mouse ears, and they're all lit up, and they change color. And they change color on your TV screen. They would change colors on your phone. And if
It was pretty cool.
if they were blinking in different colors, they would blink on your phone. And like the castle would have a different design on it. It was like for Circle of Life, it was obviously like African design kind of stuff, and it was it was pretty cool to check out. And
Now, how did they start Circle of Life? Did they start with the whole boss and when yeah, mama beats up
Yeah,
Baba?
yeah.
Cool.
I
Oh, was that even English?
No, it was African.
yeah.
In African, I believe it translates to, hey, look, a lion. No, really, a lion.
Yeah. I've seen that before. Shit.
We can segue into the Michael Jackson thing, talking about Disney and Neverland Ranch and all that.
Oh yeah.
Did you see they tried to sell the ranch and didn't put Michael Jackson's name to it and figured it would sell, but you figure you're going to walk in there, you're going to know what it is. But apparently that didn't work, so now they're posting Michael Jackson's name all over the property.
I
We
didn't
don't use
see that
Segways.
now.
What the? I wouldn't buy it though. They took the rides out.
Yeah.
The animals are still there, but the rides are gone.
We don't use Segways. I fell off one once.
Did you?
It hurt.
My buddy.
Was that tour thing over in Philly where they drive around?
Yeah.
That's annoying. That's almost as bad as the ducks.
What's wrong with the ducks?
My buddy
They run
Dale.
people over.
Yeah. it's funny.
My buddy. My buddy
that
Dale
poor
said
lady
that
that
he's
was
coming in
underneath.
from New York. Rival Sons opened for Black Sabbath, and they kicked ass.
Oh, yeah?
So apparently he's up in New York seeing Sabbath playing tonight. So
Okay.
he let us know Rival Sons was a pretty awesome opening band for them.
I'll be
Lucky
seeing them in
bastards.
August.
Yeah, over at the BB&T Pavilion or the E Center.
Yep.
So bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
Yes. Yes.
Sweet. I'm hungry.
Pork chop, lettuce, and tomato.
Hey yo.
All
I,
right, so here's what we're going to do. I want to do a quick little bit of
wait, Paul the Package wants to.
Paul.
He says he saw Rival Sons. They're awesome.
Awesome.
They are a phenomenal band live from what I've heard, and
He also saw Jeff Durham, which I'd like to see.
Jeff Dunham.
Dunham.
Yeah, they went saw him. He's actually going to be again down in Atlantic City or Boardwalk Hall. I think in September. I think something
Yeah.
like that. He's going to be down there yet. So now one of my all-time favorite things to do aside from the distant music is our fucking Twisted Tales.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of freaky tales
Do you?
over here as
All
well.
right, well then, we'll do two bits. We'll do
right.
this one. Do a couple from my list, and then we'll kind of break it up, and we'll do yours as well. We'll play
Why
a
don't we just
song.
make it interesting? Let you two guys wrestle over it, and whoever wins gets to do theirs.
No, because there's supposed to break in here. That's all right. So here we go. Chuck E. Cheese does give a very strange vibe. There's something about giant animated marmots and kids running around on old arcade games to put you out of sorts. It's usually not projected like this though. A few days ago, Manchester, Connecticut, a 15-person fight broke out at a Chuck E. Cheese in the middle of a kid's birthday party. Parents tend to be overly protective of their kids in public places, but this is an absolute madness. No one is 100% on how the battle actually began and what caused it to escalate so quickly. One story is that the family was celebrating their child's birthday, all was going well until some strangers came in and started playing games, which led to screaming at each other, which of course led to throwing haymakers in front of the carousel.
So you're telling me a man in the back yelled "Everyone attack" and it turned into a Chuck E. Cheese blitz?
I guess so. God damn it.
Chucky thought he was the passionate one.
This I thoroughly enjoy this story, and I'm not sure why they don't have these kind of contests here in the States. Rustlin Shedrin.
I think the answer to that question is going to be answered within the story.
It's going to be.
Okay.
Said to be 16, is reportedly getting to spend a month in a hotel with Katerina Marinova, also known as X-rated actress Macy Sens. The teenage schoolboy has told how he's so happy about winning a month living with a porn star in an online competition. Fresh-faced Rustlin, said to be 16, could spend a month in the hotel with the actress. Astonishingly, she thought to be in her mid-20s, hasn't ruled out having sex with the teenager, saying it's not supposed to, but life is life. But it may not be all it seems now that BuzzFeed is reporting that it's a marketing stunt. And although the porn star is a real boy, the child is an actor. Ruslan says he's excited to be by the prospect of
I'm
spending
confused.
time.
Confused by your
I'm
terminology.
confused. Yeah.
The actress is a real boy.
Yeah.
Well, no. I kind of it says on
So it's gay porn.
Although the porn star is real, the boy is a child actor.
I'm a real boy.
So it's Pinocchio.
Yeah, that's.
That makes sense. He's going to stick it in and tell a lie.
Ruslan says he's excited by the prospect of spending time in close quarters with her, who he describes as having "quote-unquote" good sizes. But his mom and sister are furious, insisting the prize is inappropriate for a 16-year-old, adding that he should be concentrating on studying.
Yeah, studying her.
He's going to study, all right.
Yeah.
And then I'll end with this one. No, because this was not really a twisted thing. This should go in the music news, so I'm going to save that one for that.
All right. So is it my turn?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll close with this one, and then I'll give you yours. Rachel, a pet goat belonging to Baker, resident Susan Matsuka, has died. Matsuka believes the death was a direct result of a late November sexual attack on the animal by a man. It was quite obvious. She was covered in blood. A veterinarian came out and found evidence of rape. It was not clear to the veterans what had been used on the animal.
That was bad.
Despite the deputies were called to Matsuka's home.
means no.
Oh my gosh.
Guys, ain't funny. That goat got raped.
Oh, that's right. Baker, but the case has been closed. So yeah, apparently someone just decided to do horrible things with this woman's pet goat. Have you ever seen the clip from Seth MacFarlane's Creative Cartoon Comedy where the dude's shaving the sheep? He's like shearing the sheep and it just keeps moaning and like just cheering on her like, oh yeah, and he keeps trying to stop and he's like, no, I'm sorry, I'll stop now.
Yo, that's like playing with yourself.
He goes to shear him some more, and the goat's like mumbling to himself, like, yeah, you fucking shear,
You're self-loving.
you
Your
fucking shear that shit.
Yeah.
You shear my
self-loving
asshole,
yourself.
and it's just fucking horrible. But yeah, so those are the.
Good lord.
What I'm gonna add with, but what are your
All right. Well, Americans.
top goat rape? That's
I don't think I can. Americans face up to their farting fears in survey. You probably wouldn't lose employment because you farted in bed, but Americans believe that cutting one at a job interview is less embarrassing than cutting one during sex. And there's a whole lot more breaking news from a 2,000-person survey conducted by Flatulence Deodorant. Only 37% of people would confess to having dealt it in front of a coworker if they smelt it. 44% said they would leave the room after they blow their butt trumpet. Cowards. 20% would make a loud noise to muffle their vibrating sphincter and avoid detection. 35% of people would fart loud and would rather fart loud
make
and
a loud
odor-free
noise to hide it.
than, yeah, basically fire a gun, into the air, always into the air. 35% of people. Yes, exactly, precisely. 35% of people would rather fart out loud than have the old SBD. Yeah, I'm talking about silent but deadly.
Oh yeah,
yeah, low liars. And 30% of people said that they lost their appetite because somebody else ripped one. I don't know. I think that's an achievement. If you make someone lose their appetite, that's a
that's a win.
definite achievement.
Well, just recently I heard a story. Well, this is actually true, that a little girl, and I'm not going to say her name, but got sent home for farting.
I believe we know this little girl.
We know
Yes,
this little girl. Yes, but we're not going to say her name. No. But she got sent home for farting. I mean, what's the school coming to?
Well, let's not forget that this is the same nation that sent someone home from school for biting their Pop-Tart in the shape of an L, and they're like,
that was a gun.
Yeah, it's a gun, and they suspended someone like what? He was like 8 years old, 7 years old, something like that. They suspended this kid.
Know. If I got sent home for farting at school, I'd be proud.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so would I.
In the words of her mother, what was it? She could peel the paint off a paintless wall.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
She's
take some
very ripe.
take some talent.
That's good, but yeah, that's
So on the embarrassment scale, here's the top 5 for awkward places to fart. Number 1, actually, let's go backwards. Number 5, while at work.
No.
Number 4, in a car filled with people.
Lynn.
Number 3, on a date.
Lynn.
Number 2, during a job interview.
No. Well, maybe.
And number 1,
hold on.
the scariest place to fart is during sex.
Lynn.
I have not done that one.
So, where's the worst place you ever sharted, Linda?
Me? Christ. Actually, the worst.
You farted in front of Christ?
No.
Yes, he did, actually, in church.
The
Damn, you sat in your own pew.
the worst.
I rip ass.
So with the word, it wasn't worse, but it was a inconvenient area.
An inconvenient truth?
Yeah, inconvenient truth. I was actually, you know the story. I was leaning over trying to get the remote, I think, from the table, and you happened to be in direct line of my ass.
And you contribute a little bit to global warming there, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I went to
Yep.
reach for the remote, and I turned.
Let her rip.
I let it rip. I turned. I was like, sorry. And I was
And I
like,
happened to move onto the other couch.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
want to be near his
I was
butt
like,
anymore.
you should know better than this. Don't be anywhere near me. If you know, don't have your head that close to my ass at any point in time.
My butt was my.
Haven't
my
you
butt-
watched?
Ha! My head was near your butt.
Haven't you watched Animal House?
No.
You gotta watch Animal House, and you'll learn. How about you, Pork
Oh,
Chop?
Lordy. Oh, where's the word? No, I just feel bad because, say, a couple weeks ago, somebody might have been in Smashburger and felt, maybe I'll be polite and I'll go to the bathroom to release some gas.
Oh yeah.
And I did that, and as I walked out, I saw the poor little girl being drugged by her parents over there and be put into that bathroom.
Oh.
And I felt so bad of that poor little girl who had to go into that bathroom.
Oh, yo, that's always bad. When you go in there and blow up a bathroom somewhere, and then you leave and you see some innocent child walking in, you're like, I am really, really sorry.
I just start yelling, "Dead man walking! Dead man walking!"
I'm going to admit to this. Here's a wrestling / fart story.
you farted while you were wrestling?
No, I'm pretty well known for smells that come out of me. I will admit that. So I was at, I believe it was House of Hardcore or Extreme Rising, and I'm sitting there. My friend comes back and goes, "Oh my God, Rhino's in the bathroom going nuts." And I said, "Why?" He says, "Because it smells." Yes, that was me. Because before we got there, they had let us into the wrestling dressing rooms, bathrooms, and yes, I stunk out Rhino.
That's hilarious.
Yes, and he was apparently throwing a fit.
Any more stories, sir?
Well, I got one more person to ask. Where's the worst place you ever farted?
Yeah.
Come on, Emily.
No, I'm good.
The girly girl doesn't rip ass.
Yeah, sure she doesn't.
You
so,
lie.
Yep.
Even Lynn knows I'm about to lie too. So,
So,
what's the worst place I ever did it at?
Do I?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Was it in bed with me?
the first time.
the
fir-
first
Ever.
time.
Yeah, the
Oh.
I
first
was
time
with
she
them.
did it in 3 months of being with me. We're laying in bed, and I was still awake. I was playing Subway Surfer or something on my phone, and then from next to me, and I started laughing my ass off until it came up my way, and then I had
You
to
should have Dutch ovened the shit out of his
I
ass.
was gonna say she touched summoned you.
And well, no, she didn't. 'Cause it came from under the covers. Like I wasn't like even tucked in. It seeped out through the cracks on the covers.
It was.
So you had a,
And I
uh,
just fucking just like I cocooned myself for a little while until I knew it was gone.
So that was
until
a-
it was safe.
That was a time release.
Oh yeah.
Fart.
Death.
Where
Yeah.
she wasn't awake to know what's happening. She's like, I'm gonna smoke this motherfucker out right now.
So
That's
I knew a girl that used to giggle. That's how you knew she farted. Because if she'd be giggling, you farted. I know it now.
on a scale from I don't know, let's say What's something mild? On a scale from a your normal healthy human loud flutter blast fart to
Verge of Sanity signs off.
to Bin Laden's mustard gas, how bad was it?
Kidding.
It was a norm. It was somewhere. It's still in the normal range in
You
regards.
can tell the truth.
Okay.
No, it was. I
Did
mean,
it smell like roses?
dead roses dipped in shit, but it smelled like roses.
Okay.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, 6 being the highest, how crazy am I?
6 being the highest.
Okay, so do we want another a turdlet story, or you want a turtle story?
Fuck it.
I got a turtle peeking out.
Well, yeah, that's actually right up the alley.
There you go.
It is.
We're gonna go with turtles.
Right out the
We're
alley.
going turtles. Yeah.
Wait,
I like turtles.
Wait, are you going to tell us? Oh, no, I don't want to hear
It's
this.
a story about turtles, and one was peeking out.
Oh, no.
In Toronto, a Canadian man smuggled 30. He snuggled the turtles. That'd
He
be okay.
snuggled him.
He snuggled him first.
He smuggled 38 turtles. He was snuggling them. He smuggled 38 turtles in his pants He smuggled 38 turtles and in his pants and has been given probation, a fine, and he has been banned from owning such reptiles for 10 years. According to Canada's Environment Department, Don Yang of Windsor, Ontario, had tried to bring the reptiles from the United States into the southern part of the province. The turtles were contained in plastic bags and taped to Mr. Yan's legs.
I like turtles.
Oh, God, imagine if one of them bit down. Oh, my balls!
Uh-huh.
I like turtles.
Yan was convicted on February 17th after he was caught during inspection in 2014 when he tried to enter Canada through the Niagara border crossing, the department said. Yan's probation is set for 2 years, and his fine was $3,500 Canadian dollars, which is 2,600 real dollars.
$10 million, $10 million, $10 million, $10 million, $10 million, $10 million.
He was also sentenced to 50 hours of community service and must notify the Department of International Travel if he tries to travel. Yan was also ordered to write a letter about his experience for publication as the department sees it. So not only...
Dear Abby, I thoroughly enjoy turtles.
Yes, I enjoyed
I
the
strap them
turtles.
to my legs. It turns me on. Help me, please, Abby.
Turns me on, turns me loose.
Yes, I have turtles, and yes, I'm excited.
I cuddle them. I cuddle the turtles.
You snuggle and smuggle.
No, that's what it is. Yes, I have a turtles in my
It's
pants,
snuggle.
and yes, I'm excited to see you.
It's snuggle smuggling.
I got one more if you want
The
it,
turtle didn't win the race between the hair.
or we could save it. It's another turd story.
Another turd story.
It's all right. It's only 10 after 8.
Let's see. It's 10 after 8.
That's what it says.
Our clock's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. Holy shit.
Now you know why that guy's always
You
late
read-
getting out of here.
You read yours first. We'll close the whole out with this last one that I have.
All right. Lots of people mind their own business on public transit. This guy does his business. Video circulating appears to show a man pooping into a bucket on a bus. 2 male passengers turn to discuss and seem to hold their nose. The unconfirmed clip posted by LiveLeak is believed to be from China. The video site wrote, but again, it's unconfirmed. So I got 2 questions. How did this guy have time to set up the bucket and pull his pants down without any reaction? And does he always carry the bucket? Would you always carry the bucket?
No.
No?
There's a thing on YouTube where a lady's in a supermarket.
Yeah, I was going to bring that up.
saw that?
It seems like a lot of people... I've seen a couple. I've seen a woman at a public bus bench. She got off the bus, lifted up her skirt, dropped a hot steaming pile of soft serve, and then got back on the bus.
Did you ever see the video of the other guy in the mall that just shit in one of the plants?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I haven't seen
This
that one.
lady is
Yeah, this is
shopping,
a good one. This is a good
and
one.
she pulls up her skirt, and there's another lady shopping on the other thing and poops right in the freezer.
I saw that. Yeah.
And
I saw
another
that
lady
one.
turns around, and she's like, what the heck?
Yeah, but
Wow.
I love how nonchalant the lady though, because
Yeah,
she played it real cool. She was like, "Oh, that's happening." It kind of just left the aisle
That happened
with the stroller.
This isn't a poop related story, and Jimmy ain't here right now, and it's upset that he's not here because he.
Oh yeah.
This story
He's
is
home watching Hulu.
Yeah, this story is so much better when if he's here to describe the look on his face. There was 2 people at the house. I'm not sure if one of them listens to the show or not.
This is Jimmy's house.
Yeah,
For those of you listening
Jimmy's
at home.
house.
Didn't we tell this?
Well, I told you guys outside.
Oh,
This was at the after show.
Yeah, this is the after show shenanigans. But long story short, there was a lot of drinking going on, and one of the patrons of his house during WrestleMania that night had decided she had to use the restroom, or he had to use the restroom, and
Well, the cat's out of the bag now.
They walked over to the refrigerator and opened the fridge door,
and pulled up her skirt.
Pulled- pulled out the vegetable crisper, and
I love how it's the vegetable crisper.
pulled out the veggie drawer, and just started peeing. And Jimmy,
I thought she pinched the loaf. Oh.
no. I said
Because
this was not a shit story.
The story would be so much better if later Jimmy pulled out that drawer and just pulled that out of the vegetable crisper. Nice crisp turd.
But yeah, I mean, I remember looking at his face and him turning and looking,
Disgusting.
and him turning and looking at the, and he just out loud goes, "Well, that's happening," and the best part about it was the fact that the thing that actually upset his brother the most was that she ruined his butter.
That's not even the best part of the story,
why did he
though.
have his butter in the crisper?
Yeah, that's not even the best part of the story, though. What happened the next week
Oh, well, the next day?
or the next day?
Yeah, the next day there were signs, and the one sign on the fridge said not a bathroom, and then the sign on the bathroom door said not a fridge. So that kind of made the whole thing, we laughed about it a lot that next day because it already passed. We're like, yeah. So those who weren't there were like, hey, guess what happened last night? Guess what you missed? And it was
the toilet. You missed the toilet.
Yeah,
you
missed
pissed
the
in the
toilet.
fridge.
So we'll end with
Well, my question is, did she ever explain herself?
no, she hasn't been back to the house since.
Well, that explains herself.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't her decision. Jimmy flat out told both parties, "You're not coming back here ever again."
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
See that? You piss in one crisper and you're done.
Yeah, exactly.
Sweet inebriation.
You piss in a crisper and you're banned from a property. You're banned from a home. Like, who'd have thunk it, right?
That's our next T-shirt.
huh?
Piss in a crisper.
Piss in a crisper. So here's the last story of our Twisted Tale segment here. Oliver D., a 46-year-old German. It's always fucking... Why the Germans? Why they're always so fucked up?
Watch it.
Always pick on you might piss Klaus off.
Yeah. If Klaus, if you are listening, sir, can you please call in and let us know if this is something you might do? Because something tells me that it definitely is. Oliver D. invited his mistress to his apartment while his wife and daughter were out. They then proceeded to drink 4 bottles of wine and a large quantity of schnapps before heading to the
It's
bed.
always fucking schnapps.
Before heading to the bedroom. The accused reportedly told a court in Mannheim, we often used dildos as well as carrots in our sex life. On the day in question, in July 2014, the man said she didn't have any toys with her, so I grabbed half a cucumber from the kitchen.
Only half?
He then used the vegetable as a sex toy before putting it into her mouth. Apparently, noticing smoke coming from the kitchen, the man left the room.
Oh.
I'd forgotten that I put a piece of meat on the stove for my dog. It was burning. I ran into the kitchen, fed the dog, and then smoked a cigarette on the balcony. When he returned, she was unconscious on the floor. The cucumber was still lodged in her throat and had cut off her air passage. I tried to pull the pieces of cucumber out of her throat, but they were too mushy, and I couldn't get them all. The woman fell into a coma and later died in the hospital. The defendant faces up to 5 years in prison. The judge says that they ruled the case on Friday. So she choked on a mushy cucumber.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I tell an off-color story
Of course you
that
can.
has to do with this?
Of course. You've
You've
seen our show before, right?
I was in, let's say, Philadelphia with a young lady, and we
let's
were
say.
discussing how cucumbers look like a male organ.
Yes.
So she decided, well, let's go get one. So we went down and got one, bought one from the store, and of course we did exactly what you think we did with it.
Yeah.
But that's not the funny part of the story. So a couple nights later, we're
But
sitting
wait,
there.
there's more.
But wait, there's more. So a
It
couple-
slices. It dices.
No, it gets worse. So a couple nights
Lord.
later, we're sitting there, and her sister's over, and we're all up there, and her sister goes, "I'm hungry." And
No.
yes.
No.
She
No.
goes.
No.
She goes. She goes. I have the making of a salad. I have a tomato, onions, lettuce, cucumber, and I just start to laugh. And her sister goes off to make a salad, and I look at her, and she goes, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "I was thinking of what we did with that other cucumber." And she looked at me dead serious and said, "Well, I washed it."
Oh.
So her sister ate the cucumber that was used
Oh,
in a certain
orifice.
The wrong
orifice
way.
of her sister, but she washed it.
Why is this cucumber starting to dill?
Oh.
I'm good.
That wasn't a cucumber anymore. That was a pickle.
Yeah. Oh, Christ.
She was straight serious with the serious. I washed it like that was okay.
All right, so I'm going to...
Why do you always buy the sardine pickles? I hate the sardine pickles. Oh.
I think you had this cucumber too close to the tuna fish.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right, so here it's...
I'm done. I quit.
Is
Thank you
this-
very much. Bye.
Is this a salmon pickle? Because it smells like it's going upstream.
Oh.
Please stop now.
Oh. Oh,
What do you want us to talk about? Boulder holders?
Christ.
Don't fire me.
All right, so I'm really going to cut this story short a little bit because it's relatively long, but it does involve...
You know what else is long?
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
what she said.
I'm sorry. No, it's not...
Definitely is long.
It's not as long as here we go. Van Halen vocalist David Lee Roth has presented a melancholic bluesy new song called "Ain't No Christmas," sparking speculation among fans that Diamond Dave is leaving Van Halen again. It's been nearly a decade since the group reunited with Roth in 2007, and some are guessing that the song is a bid farewell. Mournful and seemingly regretful, David sings in the new track, "Sure looked good on paper, once upon a lie, happily never after, and I'm not okay to drive." Let's put the pin in this one and say we both survived. Let's last blank space on the map. I think we've arrived. Since the latest reunion, Van Halen released only one studio album, which was 2012's "A Different Kind of Truth." Back to the new track, which you can find it on YouTube as well. Metallica are known fans of vinyl and have long been supporters of Record Store Day, so it comes as no surprise that the thrash metal giants are this year's official ambassadors for Record Store Day. As NME reports, James Hetfield, Robert Trujillo, Kirk Hammett, and Lars Ulrich have uploaded a video explaining their involvement in this year's RSD. The band also talked about their love of vinyl, and what Lars proves that he's not a one-take wonder when it comes to video announcements. The Bay Area thrash legends have announced that they will be releasing a live album to raise money for victims of the Paris terror attacks, recorded live at the Battlekin. Paris on June 11th. The band Record Store Day and independent record stores will donate proceeds to the Foundation of France's Give for France charity.
What was twisted about that tale?
Nothing.
Oh,
You
you just forgot to put it in music news.
I did.
Dick.
Well, yeah. So this is all right. So we have two more music news wise. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with a couple. Do you have your Facebook fails for the week?
Yeah, we'll bring
Dean?
them up.
All right, we'll do.
We'll
We'll
bring
do.
up the
We'll
Facebook
do.
fails.
Let's see. Do we want to hear a story about Rob Thomas from Matchbox 20 being a drunken asshole, or Kanye West being Kanye West
Kanye.
On his Kanye quest?
on his Kanye quest, wearing his Kanye vest?
You mean asshole alert?
Yes. So let's see. Again, this one I'm going
But
to try.
that's the guy that made Paul McCartney.
I know, right?
He made Paul McCartney.
I thought he also
Apparently,
made Taylor
Periscope
Swift.
Periscope wants to hear Kanye.
You want to hear Kanye? All right.
Periscope wants to hear Kanye.
Let's do a Kanye
Paul?
story. Kanye West went on a lengthy ranting spree on Twitter, attacking iconic producer Bob Ezrin, known for his work with Pink Floyd, Alice Cooper, Kiss, Lou Reed, Nine Inch Nails, among others, including Taylor Swift. Kanye's rant was triggered by Bob's rant, in which he basically said Kanye is a clown. Here's what Bob said. Bob said, "I feel like opening up with what kind of crazy, fucked up world is it where this guy is considered to be culturally important? But that's your line. Sure, he's made some great music for himself, and others, but in spite of what the aspirationally cool media keeps saying about him, unlike other creators in his genre like Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie, or even MC Hammer for that matter, it's unlikely we'll be quoting too many of Kanye's songs 20 years from now. So he basically, in this quote, said that MC Hammer is better than Kanye West, which I fully agree with. And here is what Kanye retorted with. Let's see. Kanye's. Here's what Kanye is. Has everybody heard of Bob Ezrin? What the fuck does he know about rap? I'm tired of old people that have no connection with anything trying to comment on music. Do something relevant. Please don't speak on me, bro, ever again. Your kids are ashamed of their dad. Sorry for speaking about kids, but you could imagine if you're Bob Ezrin's kids. I'm sorry for them. I will send them free Yeezys to make up for the embarrassment that you have caused your family. Bro, you said Macklemore was more important musically than me. No offense to Macklemore. He's a nice human being. Bob, please never speak in public again. Everything is wrong with the old guard. It's guys like you that run companies and don't invest in ye, even if I'm your kid's idol. Rock and roll was stolen. Rap was exploited. I made Dark Fantasy and Watch the Throne in 1 year and wasn't nominated for either. And You Know Who has 2 albums of the year. Welcome to pop culture. Ezra, I truly feel sorry for your friends and family that they have to suffer an idiot like you for so many years. God bless the fools and positive vibes. So this guy went on a fucking rant because this iconic record producer had very not nice things to say about him. And
Fuck your Kanye Quest.
And he blasted like him, said his kids are embarrassed by him and the whole nine. Listen. As I said on Twitter a couple days ago, with Kanye West money problems, the only thing that he can afford now is probably fish sticks. But you know that's neither here nor there. I mean, what was the picture I showed you? I think it was John Legend, John Legend, somebody else, and it was Kanye and Kim. And it said when you have to go to a fast food restaurant because one of your friends is too broke for a real restaurant.
No, yeah, and then Kanye's eating McNuggets.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
So yeah,
he's got something to do with DJ. DJ and Kanye can have McNuggets.
Exactly, and they have something else in common. They're both. Never mind. So, if anybody wants to
They're
know,
both gay?
They're
both gay.
No, they're not.
Yeah, we don't gay bash.
We do not. We douchebag
Remember
bash.
that if you're gonna wait in the parking lot, it's the girl.
Yeah.
So here is what we're going to do.
What, I called you a girl?
Yeah.
I want to play another song off
yourself?
of the new Drowning Pool album. And for those listening on Periscope, here's what I'm going to let you guys do. You know, how many people are tuning in live via the
5.
Periscope thing? There's
2.
5? Wait, what?
2.
You say there's 5. You're saying there's 2.
2.
There's people.
There's
I
people.
have 5.
You have 5 watching live right now?
Yes.
Yes. 1, 2,
Oh.
3, 2.
Oh, damn it. Don't do that to me.
Yes, it does. It comes up as a counter. Yes, it does.
All right, shut the hell up,
The party.
Jeff and Jeffrey. Knock your shit off.
So here's what we're going to do. We're going to play another song off the brand new Drowning Pool album. Again, the album is called Hallelujah. You can purchase it through Google Play, iTunes,
They
Amazon.
should cover Hallelujah.
Or anything like that. They should. That'd be fantastic. But this
Actually, Disturbed would probably do it better. But
they would.
Yeah.
I mean, judging by the Sound of Silence cover they did.
Disturbed would rock the shit out of Hallelujah.
So again, this is one of the new songs off the album. This song is called "Meet the Bullet." We're back in just a little bit with Frank's Facebook fails. Well, Facebook and Twitter, or just Facebook? Just Facebook fails.
Social media fails, but we call them the Facebook fails.
All right, cool. Social media fuck-ups coming up next, and then my version of Jimmy's final countdown. This is brand new Drowning Pool. Meet the Bullet here on Verge of Sanity Radio. So there we go. Brand new Drowning Pool. Again, from the album Hallelujah. The song's called Meet the Bullet.
Wow, you didn't even fade out for the Periscope guys. You just no, fuck you guys. You're done. You're not listening to Drowning Pool anymore.
But see now the people listening are wondering what they missed out for Periscope.
Yeah.
Periscope got all that extra content.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Which
true.
is why the Periscope thing is pretty cool because everybody's getting all the extra shit that they don't get to see any other time.
Yeah.
So, let's get my little sound applications up here because it's time for Frank's.
I have breaking news.
Oh, breaking news!
Some gentleman just skipped down the stairs past the window.
Did they?
What that was about.
I don't know.
Maybe he had a fart.
All right, are we ready?
Breaking news.
I have breaking news at the end of the show during our plugs.
Okay, breaking news towards the end. Ooh,
Yes.
Suspenseful. It's like the news. Something
Yes.
in your kitchen
Not-
can
it-
kill
it-
you.
it's
What is it? Find out at 11 o'clock.
That's right. It's not breaking wind. It's
Have you been in the hospital recently? You could have AIDS. Tune in at 10 o'clock. That was the headline today.
Was it
That was
really?
the headline today.
Oh, Christ.
Was that the headline today?
There's a yes, it was. There's a hospital in Summers Point that there was apparently a pharmacist who was stealing morphine. So if you've been to the hospital in Summers Point recently, please go see if you have AIDS.
Get checked out.
The hospital is offering free testing, and nobody knows if anybody has come back positive yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, please get checked out.
So wait. I'm confused. He was stealing morphine from patients?
Yes, but
Oh, okay. He wasn't stealing it from the infirmary. He was stealing it out of the actual patient. Got
yeah,
it.
and he could have exposed himself to their blood. Well, he could have exposed his blood to them. All right.
Ah.
Are you ready for the Facebook fails?
Yes, I am.
All right. A reading from the Book of Face. There comes a time in every person's life when you are required to man the fuck up. A time where you need to stare in the devil's eyes and casually ask, "Is that all you got?"
Well, that's stupid to bounce.
As he drags you through the 7 gates of hell, a time to say fuck the heliocentric model of the solar system. The universe, in fact, revolves around my Andromeda-sized titanium balls.
Is this
For me?
Kanye's Facebook?
No. For me, that moment was today when I discovered there was a spider in my helmet at 90 miles per hour.
Damn. That would, yeah.
The first comment is, yeah, I would have died right there.
Did you by chance see the video I posted to Facebook a couple days ago? The dude blowing the horn nest up with the fucking flamethrower?
Oh, I saw that. I'm surprised he did not get stung. He must have. Okay. 19. This comes from a woman on Facebook. Kitty effing sucks. That's her username. 1995 - honest those ... LOL. I'm scared of aunts and they gross me out because they are so small. I want the bastards.
Wrong button, sorry.
I want the bastards dead. LOL.
Wait, aunts?
Aunts.
Like aunts.
My
like,
parents' sister is no friend of mine.
Like she went to spell ants, I assume?
I'm pretty sure.
And she spelled it as her, like, aunt, whatever.
Maybe her aunt's really short.
Maybe. I hope so. Well, I hope not. I hope she meant ants, because if she wants to, commit some homicide within her family, that's not nice. We don't do that. All right. Here's another one. This is one of my personal favorites from user
Sorry,
number.
wrong button again.
Jesus, knock your shit off.
Sorry.
User number 5368993. Dear school, why do you, spelled you, exist?
God damn it.
EXCIST. Sincerely, SUNCERLEY, me about half the world. And this,
Signed a sincerely.
this comes from Ciara Knight on Twitter.
Hi, guys.
The postman told me he's off to Spain tomorrow. So I asked was he going to Barcelona? He just ignored me, and what I believe to be the best joke of 2014.
Barcelona.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Barcelona. And
Where he's going to do the Partusi.
this is from Don't Laugh Too Hard, hashtag white girl problems.
So wait. The username is Don't Laugh Too Hard?
Yes, the submitter is Don't Laugh Too Hard, and the title of this post is hashtag white girl problems. Sitting at a light waiting to turn into Starbucks, where there is only
Starbucks. Why did I not? Why did I know this would involve Starbucks at some point in time in this horrible story?
waiting to turn into Starbucks, where there is only one car in the drive-thru. As soon as the light turns green, I begin turning. No joke, 5 cars come out of nowhere and go through the drive-thru. My 5-minute coffee trip now turned into 15. Seriously, where the hell did these cars come from? I love San Diego, but there is an overcrowding problem.
Go fuck yourself, San Diego.
Go fuck yourself.
That's. Speaking of drive-thrus, I mean, I gotta get this on my fucking chest. I'm on the road all day long. I'm on the road with AAA for 8 hours a day. There are days where I do absolutely nothing all day long, and there are days where I'm busier and shit, and I can't, and I gotta real quick grab something to eat, grab some lunch. And there are days out there I'll go to, say, McDonald's or something like that, and I mean, I get my burgers very basic. I enjoy them just cheese and ketchup. I don't like the mustard, the onions, and shit on them. And
I wouldn't like shit on my burger either.
And I go through the drive-thru, and there'll be no other cars there. The parking lot will be fucking deserted. Maybe 4 or 5 cars in the parking lot, and I'll get my food. I'll get halfway down the road because I'm rushing to get to my next call, and I get my burger, and my burger's fucked up, and now I have to go to do whatever call it is and hope whatever call I get next goes back that direction again, so I can my issue is, I mean,
I gotta hear what made you so passionate. What did you not want on your burger?
Well, no, it's like I was saying, I'm not a fan of onions, and I fucking hate mustard. So more or less, my burgers are just cheese, ketchup, and that's it.
And the pickles?
Not really.
McDonald's, no. Burger King, yeah.
And
But
the
for some reason, I can't do pickles from McDonald's.
Don't worry, they watch
You could do
the
pickles
film.
from
Yeah.
Wawa. You could do pickles
Yeah,
from
Wawa, yeah. But I mean, it's one of those things where it's like
When the fuck did Wawa come out with burgers?
They come out with everything.
But yeah, it's one of those things like, if you are busy and there's a line of cars around the fucking lot and you fucked up an order, that's fine. But if I'm the only goddamn car in your parking lot, I'm the only person in your drive-thru, and there's clearly nobody inside your store ordering food,
Right.
there should be no logical reason why you would screw up an order. There's no logical reason why.
Unless you're having sex.
Yeah, but if you're having sex at McDonald's, then you have more problems than the fact that you work at McDonald's.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my.
Again, in your parking lot, it's the woman.
Shut up.
All right, we got 2 more here. This comes from Tom on Facebook. I wonder if it's MySpace, Tom.
I wonder.
Upon going to mow my lawn for the first time this year, I have come to discover it's been stolen.
It looks like Pork Chop about to take a poop.
First comment?
Take Periscope for an in-depth exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
The first comment, your whole lawn? Second comment, oh.
I think you just
The mower.
You should follow him.
Third comment, from Tom. I'm retarded. And this one comes from I believe a Miss Lop on Facebook.
Lop?
On June 27th. LOPP. PP. Where all our places hiring? I really need to get a job. And Mr. Shiflet posts.
Mr. Shiflet,
I ain't making this shit up.
Mrs. Lop, and Mr. Shiflet.
I would say Domino's, but they are
Hi,
hiring
Josh.
drivers. Miss Lop says, I don't drive. Mr. Shiflet says, Royal Farms is hiring and McDonald's as well. Miss Lop says,
Goddamn McDonald's.
I've already applied to Five Below already. Shiflet says, and Dunkin' Donuts. Mr. Newman says, be a server. You make $$, $$. I worked at a sports bar and made between 15 and 30 per hour depending upon the shift. And Miss Lop respectfully replies, and this is the reason that I'm not going into any sports bars anytime soon. I suck at serving food, and I have this weird problem where I have to touch other people's food, even if it's just their plate.
Ew. No.
Why are you touching everybody's
Ew.
food? Don't touch people's food. And that, my children, is the reading. Are you done?
Yeah.
That, my children, is the reading from the book of face.
See, that's what I need. I think that's another thing. Remind me, before next Thursday, I have to get like Heavenly, like something like that to play at the beginning and the end of your readings from the Book of Face.
Recently, I saw online that the writer of Idiocracy
I
has said that, oh shit, my movie came true.
I want to see if I can find.
Yeah, see if you can pull that up.
The actual story, because it is fantastic.
It is probably
the movie itself is great.
one of the greatest movies of all time. I mean, documentaries. Probably one of the greatest documentaries of all time.
Oh yeah, Brondo, the Thirst Mutilator.
Oh, he got hit in the head.
It's like a monster truck. You can burn your face.
He got hit in the balls. He got hit in the balls twice.
When Joe awakens from a 500-year of cryogenic sleep, he enters the world total and utter idiocy. Intellectual curiosity is dead, and his social responsibility. This was the plot of the 2006 cultural comedy Idiocracy, a satirical movie that poked fun at an imagined dystopian version of America where everyone, including lawmakers and government officials, were morons. But this week, the film's writer said the world of Idiocracy has become all too real. I never expected Idiocracy to become a documentary, Ethan Cohen, who co-wrote the film, posted on Twitter on Wednesday. I thought the worst thing that would come true was everyone wearing Crocs. As The Hill noted, Cohen, who also penned scripts...
Those are Deadpool's masturbating shoes.
Yes, they are. Cohen, who also penned scripts for Beavis and Butthead, Tropic Thunder, and Men in Black 3, wasn't the first of the Idiocracy to take a jab at the absurdity. Actor Terry Crews, who portrays President Dwayne Elizondo Mountain Dew Herbert Camacho in the film, tweeted in character last month. President Camacho says, "All y'all need to stop tripping. Chill the F out, America. Hashtag Camacho 2016. In 2014, Director Mike Judge said fans often contacted him to comment on the apparent accuracy of Idiocracy. People email and post off my Twitter that's like, hey, you predicted it right. So it's always nice, but it's not always nice because you want the world to become a better place. And they actually have a clip. They have a clip up here of President Camacho's State of the Union address. I'll play. It's like 3 minutes long, so I'll play a quick snippet of it.
Don't play too much.
I know shit's bad right now, with all that starving bullshit and the dust storms.
You guys
running
can't
out
hear
of French
shit.
fries
Yeah.
and burrito cups.
You know where you can go? VergeSanity.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to VergeSanityRadio.com and bring up the audio feed, and we'll only be like, 5 seconds ahead?
Yeah.
Or something like that. I don't know how live the live is.
Oh, here comes the gun.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, I definitely got to go home and watch this movie.
Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely. I love that movie so very much. Actually, my status I posted to
It's your
Facebook.
Spirit movie?
A status I posted to Facebook a couple or today, some years ago, was "Welcome to Costco. I love you." So that was the. Oh yeah, I wanted to read this real quick before I did anything else.
Before while you prepare that,
The last part of the music news thing I
just
wanted to bring up.
a quick little quick.
Of course.
If you want your if you have any Facebook fails that you found that you find it particularly funny, please send them to us.
Oh,
Is
yes.
Twitter direct message?
Yes, they do. Yeah. If you're on Twitter and you follow us,
Yeah.
if you see any Twitter fails or anything like that you personally see, not ones you find online, but ones you personally find yourself, feel free to send them either us through Facebook or screenshot them, but via email, which is Verge of Sanity Radio at gmail.com. Or just right through Twitter, screenshot it and send it over.
Or
to us.
any Facebook fails, videos, anything that you want us to see, and talk about, and we'll be happy to, look over. Hey, if you have some content that you want to promote, and we think it's any good, we'll put it on the show.
Yeah, we'll promote the hell to you guys,
Yeah.
especially if it's local stuff, local businesses, bands, music. If you're a local band and you want to get your music heard, and you want us to play it, send us over a couple songs, and we'll definitely throw some stuff on every single week for you guys.
Yeah.
Especially we'll pick like one artist a month to play for the entire month, and then we'll do one each month, and then maybe we'll do something towards the end of the year where we kind of maybe put together some kind of a show with some of these bands, and see what we can do with that.
Yeah,
so
see if we get a venue, and I think we can do that.
speaking of
Paul
music,
just said pork chop just fell in the toilet.
who said that?
Pork chop. I
Paul.
think pork chop's dead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
It takes
pork
him
chop
a
fell
little
in the
bit
toilet.
to go. I know because I had to wait over at the farm fair
You
for
held it
about
for
an
him?
hour.
You held it for him?
I didn't help for him. It's
Okay.
kind of disgusting.
Okay.
Even though
He's
a
in
pig
there.
and he loves his own slop. But
Just remember,
Exactly.
everybody out there, submit your spirit energy.
Oh yeah,
Pork chop.
exactly.
Because he's working on a spirit bomb right now.
Close
and he
your-
needs our help.
Close your eyes.
Raise your hands up in the air.
Jeff wants to know who does he have to follow because he's following us on Periscope, I believe.
Who follow wise? Jeff, in regards to following us,
Where's
Twitter.
the pen and paper?
Twitter, you can follow us on Verge _radio.
He's alive!
Instagram,
back.
you can follow us on Verge _radio. Facebook is facebook.com/Verge of Sanity Radio. Actually, if you go to vergeofsanityradio.com, all the links to our social media are on the homepage as well.
Plus, you can also follow us by our
That's pretty
characters
much-
as well.
Yes, plus you can follow
For
us.
everything right there, Verge _radio.
Yeah, Verge _radio
Yeah,
right
you
there.
guys- you guys didn't pause the show?
You can all.
Paul
You,
said that you fell in the toilet.
and you can follow also our characters. Their characters on Twitter as well. Babble the Clown, spelled with a
thanks,
K. Cuddles McSpanky.
Cuddles McSpanky.
on Twitter as well. It's at Cuddles McSpanky. And
that's everything. That's Twitter, that's Instagram, and that's
That's a broken phone.
that's broken phone.
Yeah.
Except on Facebook. Facebook, you could just look up Cuddles McSpanky, but
And then like the page.
actually the link is facebook.com/Cuddles the Haunted Clown.
Yeah.
That's the only one that's different.
And with that, you just go to
Somebody already had Cuddles McSpanky. Can you believe that shit?
Really?
no. That's bullshit,
That's
man.
some bullshit.
That is.
Somebody has Babel. And
Really?
State.
I made that up. Somebody had it?
Yeah. One of my friend's son.
That's because she talked too fucking much.
I don't talk that much.
I'm messing with you.
Somebody wanted to try to sell that to you down the road.
All right, so here we go.
Wait a minute, what about Pork Chop's Pen and Paint?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
Pork Chop's
it
Pen and
does.
Paint
Fuck
on
Pork Chop's
Twitter.
Pen and Paint.
I said Babble.
No.
That's messed
not
up.
just Babel. It's Babel the Clown on Twitter
Yeah, she
and
did.
on Facebook, Babel the Clown.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
yeah,
said.
And
Facebook
just
Babel
follow
the
me
Clown.
Also
He
on
even
Twitter
said
as
it.
Emily Cooper.
Yeah,
He
Emily
even
Cooper,
said
yes.
with a K.
Yeah, I said with a K as well. Or Babble
Better
the Clown.
say with a K.
Yeah. And then Pork Chop's Pen and
Snapping in
Paint
the
on
K
Facebook.
formation.
Snap it.
And
Yeah,
it's
also-
only Facebook, right? And also,
Our
yeah,
Periscope
our
is
camera
right there.
guy are back there who you can't see because he's manning the camera right now. There's his thumb right
He
there.
doesn't actually have a
that
face.
thumb actually smells
It's
really
fucking-
bad.
It's fucking
It
horrific.
was up
you don't wanna
wait,
see-
wait. It was up
Actually-
Pork Chop's butt.
Actually, his head isn't on his body. His head is elsewhere. His head is actually in Pork Chop's Pen and Paint, is it not?
Yeah.
No, it's actually in my furry sack.
It's in your furry sack right now? Okay.
See, now you just blew it because now people are going to know what the next thing is.
Well, we can bring it.
we'll have to bring something else.
We'll bring the furry sack sometime,
Yeah.
and
there you go.
yeah, we'll bring the furry sack, and maybe Jeff can actually talk a little bit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Exactly. That should be awesome.
Hello.
So here is again this. I wanted to keep this in music news, but I forgot with the Kanye story.
How the fuck did you forget like 3 music news stories?
Well, because it wasn't printed out with the music news stuff. It was printed out with something else.
See that? He tries to do it right.
I
He
know.
tries to do it.
I know. I tried to do it professionally and nice. The show's going relatively smoothly today because
Yeah, it is.
I wasn't clicking links and slowing shit down. Gary Oldman paid.
We're already slow enough.
Yeah, I know. Gary Oldman paid an emotional tribute to David Bowie at the Brit Awards in London on Wednesday night. The actor was a close personal friend of Bowie and attended the ceremony. The UK's equivalent of the Grammys to accept an Icon Award on behalf of the late artist and his family. Ullman describes Bowie, who died in January, as the very definition, a living embodiment of that single word, icon, and said the world had lost an artist of transcendent talent. Ullman told the audience, in recent years, David sparingly spoke about music and his process, but in one of those rare instances, he graciously and eloquently expounded, music has given me more over or has given me over 40 years of extraordinary experiences. I can't say that life's pains or more tragic episodes have been diminished because of it, but it has allowed me so many moments of companionship and when I've been lonely, and a sublime means of communication when I wanted to touch people. It has been both my doorway of perception and the house that I live in. Ullman added, I can share with you that he faced his illness with tremendous courage, dignity, grace, and customary humor, even in dire circumstances. David, you were mortal, but your potential and was superhuman, and your remarkable music as living on. We love you and we thank you. So that's how Gary Oldman closed down his speech about David Bowie.
That's pretty awesome.
It was, and
good.
I think Lady Gaga, or somebody did a tribute to Bowie at the Grammy Awards that his son thoroughly fucking just loathed and just tore it the hell apart on Twitter and social media. Lord did one at the Brit Awards, and apparently his son praised this particular one as opposed to the Lady Gaga version.
I just want to let you know that you might have a call in.
We might have a call in.
Yes.
Who's the might call in?
Jeff.
Who's Jeff?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jeff might be calling in.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. If you do call in, I'm gonna put you on a hold for a second. Just so we can get some of this stuff out of the way here, and then we'll gladly pull you on. But here's what we're gonna do. It is WrestleMania season is upon us. Just a couple weeks, WrestleMania 32, which is coming from Dallas, Texas, I believe.
Yep.
And there are numerous matches that were announced, but the one that I thoroughly enjoyed the most of all, this past Monday night, Vince McMahon was going to bestow upon his daughter, Stephanie, the Vincent J. McMahon Legacy Award. And just as Stephanie was up for excellence, and just as she was going to recite her speech that she had prepared, Shane McMahon made a triumphant return to the company after a 7-year absence, and it was announced on Raw that Shane McMahon will gain full control of WWE Monday Night Raw if he can defeat The Undertaker at WrestleMania inside Hell in the Cell, which is going to be a relatively interesting match, and it's actually going to be pretty cool. So
there has been a little leakage. Apparently, some people saw the ahead schedules and what they're calling it.
It was a typo.
Was it?
It was a typo. It's been fixed. It's apparently happened before at that particular arena over the years. They put it in the wrong way, and they have to keep being told by Vince to fix it.
What was the typo?
It was it Monday Night Raw versus WWE or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah, it's happened before at the Baltimore arena.
Is that like how Batista accidentally got outed as the surprise Royal Rumble?
Yeah. So that being said, I want to play this as we do this. Actually, I forgot I have this whole thing already set up. This is awesome, and I feel good knowing that I have all this kind of stuff set up now without searching through YouTube or whatever the case may be. So
on Periscope, they can see you searching.
Well, I know. Well, I'm not searching. I'm just pulling up my phone as we get this, and come on. There we go. It's a shame that they can't hear this music. All right, so here we go. This is a list. It's the top 10 WrestleMania moments. I'm going to try and make them as quick as I possibly can because the
What are they?
Go!
what are they doing over there?
Go!
Right,
Ignore it.
Here's what we're going to. All right,
We'll
so
do
here we
it
go.
live.
Fuck it. Fucking thing sucks. Let's see. Number 10 is was the Razor Ramon Shawn Michaels, the first ever ladder match for the Intercontinental Championship. The lead up to this was good. Shawn Michaels was stripped of the Intercontinental Championship by Jack Tunney for not defending the title often enough, which led to a battle royale to determine the new Intercontinental Champion, which Razor Ramon had won. Michaels refused to give up his title, so they had a ladder match, the first ever, which was going to determine who the Intercontinental Champion was. And as we all know, Razor Ramon won that particular match and became the Intercontinental Champion.
Say hello to the bad guy.
Yes. Number 9 involves a guy who's involved this year with Dean Ambrose. That's Brock Lesnar. and Kurt Angle. It was the 2003 WrestleMania, and as we all, Lesnar had tried to do the shooting star press, which he had done numerous times before, and was able to land it and hit it perfectly. This particular night, though, he didn't land it perfectly, ended up coming down like on the back of his neck.
And he was told not to try it.
And his body kind of bent over himself. It was pretty fucking rough.
Full scorpion.
Oh yeah. Number 8, it was WrestleMania 2000 was the triangle ladder match for the WWF Tag Team Championships. And this event was actually pretty cool. It was Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys versus the Dudley Boys, and it was the first ever TLC match. And the match itself was great, but one of the spot that's part of this list is Edge when he speared Jeff Hardy. As he was holding onto the belts, and Edge came off of a much taller ladder and just speared him and right under the mat, and the noise that it made upon impact was pretty fucking gnarly.
It's amazing. Those guys get hit in the head with sledgehammers and shit and just, walk it off.
Oh, yeah. Right, I'm good. Don't worry.
All right.
I'm drooling, but it's cool. Let's see, number...
It only hurt a lot.
Yeah. Number 7, WrestleMania 20, which was 2004. Steven Richards won the Royal Rumble that year, and he went on to face Triple H and Shawn Michaels in a triple threat match. Earlier in that night, Eddie Guerrero had won the WWE World Championship, and then that night, Chris Benoit had won the World Heavyweight title, and the pay-per-view closed with confetti flying and fireworks, and two friends who know each other for 20-plus years. Hugging in the ring was a pretty awesome moment, and
two little guys in a land of giants.
Exactly.
Both with belts.
And now there's giants again with the belts.
Yeah, but they're bringing back the little guys.
They are.
Triple H is trying.
Let's see here. Next is
I'll
all
throw
right.
shit at you next week.
I was here at this pay-per-view, WrestleMania 24. The match, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. There's a lot of stuff I can say about this because I was there. I am man enough to admit, even though I kind of saw the ending coming, I kind of saw the stipulation was if Shawn Michaels had won, Flair had to retire. So I could, as a
billionth time.
Yeah, as a wrestling fan, you can kind of see where the storylines are going. It's obviously going to be at WrestleMania. They're not going to have him retire on Raw or SmackDown or whatever bit pay-per-view they have between. And so obviously Flair had to retire, but I'm man enough to sit here and say, being in that live crowd when Michaels did pin Flair, and there was a very emotional moment. I cheered up a little bit. Ric Flair was always one of my favorite wrestlers, growing up. So, I kind of get a little misty-eyed, knowing that Flair would never be seen again in a wrestling ring, and then 1 year later, I'm watching Impact Wrestling, and there he is in a wrestling ring again.
and now he's following his daughter around.
Oh yeah. Where are we at now? Number 6? Is this 6 now?
Number 3, number 5.
Whatever number it is. Was it 6? I don't know.
I believe so.
And that is Ultimate Warrior versus Hulk Hogan, which is WrestleMania 7. And
I was at that.
Were you?
That was when they did the closed circuit.
Yeah.
Yes, I was at the Spectrum watching people scream at a screen. And I'm telling them they can't hear you.
That's how I watch Family Feud.
Do you?
Yeah.
But that was the match where
pineapples. And it's pineapple. Come on, bitch, say pineapples. And
That's
the
right.
number one answer is pineapples. See, motherfuckers? You
That's what
should
I
have
do.
listened to me.
Yeah.
I know a
Mama.
guy that watches Wheel of Fortune like that,
Yeah.
and he screams at him.
I
but-
realized I was doing it the other day, and I was just like, I'm an idiot. I am one of the
I know
biggest
that
idiots
Lynn's
on the
grandmother
planet.
does it.
Huh?
I know Lynn's
Oh, yeah.
grandmother does
Fox
it
News.
all the time.
This was the match where, as you know, Jeff, it was Ultimate Warrior, Hulk Hogan.
Yep.
Warrior was the Intercontinental Champion. Hogan was the World Champion. And
You're going down, brother.
yeah, but you know Hogan did. Hogan got pinned, and Warrior was I think the first ever double champion to hold the Intercontinental title and the world title at the same time.
Brother. I'm about to go say something racist now.
Next on the list is The Rock and Stone Cold, WrestleMania X8. I'm sorry, I lied. It was this is the
Liar.
this was the
Liar, plants for hire.
Rock and Hogan match, WrestleMania X8, which was the icon versus icon. You know, it was the icon of the '80s era wrestling versus the icons of the '90s era wrestling, and that was and that was
no more promoting Package Paul because he left.
Did he really? That son of a bitch.
Yeah, he hated it.
He
hates us.
he hung around for the entire show. We started discussing wrestling. He fucking leaves. It's,
Always.
Maybe he had a
It's
poop.
Paul.
yeah, maybe he had to poop.
He can periscope and poo.
Yeah.
Does he have to poop?
All right, so that was the match itself was the icon versus icon. Number 3 on the list is Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, WrestleMania 13, which is obviously the no DQ submission match where Austin was busted wide open and bled pretty severely and ended up just passing out in the ring. They crowned Michaels as Hart as the winner, and then he put the sharpshooter back on, which effectively turned Austin into the face. And that was the big Bret Hart heel turn.
Yeah, and Angles made that match.
What happened?
Because Angles.
Oh, yeah.
Because they had the angle with the blood coming
Oh, yeah,
down when he was screaming, the whole thing. He
Like
even
dripping
says
down,
that.
like between his teeth and shit. That was the Angles did that 100%. And on the Angles, you didn't see commentators handing superstars blood packets like this past Monday on Raw.
No, my favorite one was the Spectrum Wrestling. That's going way back.
Oh yeah.
A new cameraman apparently didn't know how things worked. So when Hulk Hogan rolled out of the ring and stuck his head between the ring steps and the apron to blade himself, the cameraman moved in for a better angle and actually got a shot of him with the X-Acto blade going because he didn't know.
What a dumbass. Number 2, WrestleMania 14. Main event of the match was Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels. Guest referee was Mike Tyson, and this pay-per-view effectively
It was a fight.
it
Fight.
effectively rung in the Attitude Era. My favorite part of the whole night was when Tyson punched out Shawn Michaels. Even though it didn't actually happen, the fact that I was a kid, I was like, he got punched in the face by Mike Tyson.
Yeah, if he got punched in the face by Mike Tyson, he would have been down.
Yeah, my spine is broken.
It's a spinal injury.
It's a spinal.
My back's broken.
My back's broken. That's what it was.
What kind of injury is it?
Spinal. And then last but not least, WrestleMania 3. The build was built around Andre the Giant, annoyance over the adoration of Hulk Hogan. The feud began when Hogan was given a trophy for being the champion for 3 years, and Andre was given a slightly smaller trophy for being undefeated for 15 years. He wasn't actually undefeated, but in storyline, he was. During Andre's award presentation, Hogan had come out to congratulate his friend and accomplishments, but Andre felt Hogan had stolen his spotlight once again. In a later episode of Piper's Pit, it was announced that Bobby Heenan was Andre the Giant's new manager, and that Andre wanted to challenge Hogan for the championship. And obviously, even if you've stopped watching wrestling because the product has gotten really shitty, everybody and their mother has probably seen the epic clip of Hulk Hogan body slamming Andre the Giant. It's been used on numerous wrestling shows or even sports shows. It's a highlight of most TV shows have used this clip at least once in their programming. But yeah, it was a pretty goddamn epic moment when that body slam happened, because no one's gonna pick up Andre the Giant, especially Hogan. And then he fucking hulks up and ta-da!
Hulk smash! Puny God.
There was
So, Do you know about the WWE drinking game?
Yes, I do. I've been a fan of it for a long, long time. I haven't participated in a number of
I would
years.
just like to say that I watched Fastlane.
And you were drunk.
No, if I would have played the game, I would have been dead
Oh yeah.
Oh Lord.
because it was riddled with mistakes.
Oh, I know.
Anybody want bacon?
Not alcohol-drenched bacon.
That doesn't even make any sense, but okay.
You be dead. Your
But,
pork chop, bacon. Hello, you're a pig.
Yes, they called people by the wrong names. They
I was seeing that. Yeah.
they filmed the corner of the ring during someone's entrance.
Yeah, nice.
Gotta love it. You really do. So yeah. So that was my
Why is there blacked out text on that piece of paper on the ground? Is that some CIA shit?
It was the way I printed some of the stuff out, and it was like links and shit that were still stuck in there that I couldn't get rid of.
So you just blacked it out?
No, that's how it printed out.
Oh, okay.
That's so
Some
That's all
CIA,
his personal information.
NSA shit.
let's play this one more time. If my phone wants to unlock itself, which is not going to. Damn it! Everything's going so well till
We need
now.
something highly more dependent than your fucking cell phone.
There we go.
We should get a laptop or something.
We should.
That'd be a good idea.
There we go.
Hey! Hi! There we go.
So yes, that was when Jimmy's going. When Jimmy's back here next week, which I believe he's going to be, he's going to grace us with another final countdown, most only wrestling related. I did the best WrestleMania moments. Knowing him, he'll counteract me with the worst WrestleMania moments, and trust me, there are a lot of them.
How do you know it's going to be wrestling? Last time he did movies.
Yeah.
Well, usually for when it comes to WrestleMania season like it is now, he kind of puts him towards wrestling, and then
Maybe it'll be his finest Hulu movements.
and then he shines away from wrestling thing usually during the rest of the year until WrestleMania, and usually the Rumble and Mania are the times that he kind of pulls out wrestling related lists.
He pulls out?
Yeah, he pulls out.
Oh, okay.
Then that's that joke like everybody looks like a toaster strudel.
Exactly.
Yep.
So here is
Somebody actually asked somebody else to explain it to him.
no.
And the comment was, I told you what blowjobs are. I don't want to tell you what this is.
No. No one has to explain that. that's
Well, this girl
It's
asked
all in the texture.
on my post what it meant.
It's all in the texture.
That's right.
it's all in the texture.
Yeah.
Gross.
Sticky.
No, that's horrible.
It's my favorite flavor.
All right, well,
Oh, we can like Paul again. He's back.
he's back. Well, Paul, you're a bit too late because show's already over.
You got a plug.
Yeah, we got to plug shit. So you're here to hear the plugs. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the quick plugs. Everybody already knows Verge of Sanity Radio is where you go on virtually every single social media. Verge_radio. Except obviously for Facebook, which is Verge of Sanity Radio, or Facebook.com/Verge of Sanity Radio.
By the way, if you pay our bills, we'll plug you harder.
Ooh. And yeah, any music, anybody out there who has a business they want us to throw on here, we'll gladly do it. If you're in a band and you want us to throw some music on, some of your original music, we don't care if it's rock, country, rap, metal, doesn't matter to us. We'll throw it on here.
Karaoke.
Do some
Karaoke.
promotions with us. We'll help you out.
And so that's that. You can follow me on Twitter at VOS_programming. Cuddles is at Cuddles McSpanky
That is it.
on all things except for Facebook, which
Except
is
for
Cuddles the Haunted Clown.
Well, you just look up Cuddles McSpanky, you'll find it
Yep.
on the search bar.
Jeff, you can find at Pork Chop's Pen of Pain, and Emily you can find at Babble
Babble's
the
Pecker
Clown
of Pain.
With a K.
with a K, and also on Twitter, Babble the Clown with a K, and you can also follow on Twitter at Emily Cooper as well. Do your plug. You have a plug to do.
So do I.
I
Yes,
know.
you do.
Everybody has plugs today.
Right.
You have breaking news apparently.
Breaking news.
Yeah.
All right,
How
so
about we do the breaking news?
do the breaking news first.
All right.
All right.
Starting in March,
Starting in-
CZW will be going to a weekly show every Friday night at the Woodbury Rec Center.
Nice.
$10 to get in,
Wow.
starting in March.
Very affordable. So,
So-
wrestling fans, get on out there.
So now with 2
Yeah,
shows a month.
Lizzie.
I mean, what, 5 shows a month now?
I believe, I'm not sure, the first show is going to start off with a Dojo Wars event.
Yeah.
But I believe after that, it's going to be just CZW, and I believe Dojo Wars is going to stay on Wednesday nights.
Okay, so are they doing weekly stuff and then like having the Saturday ones be like a pay-per-view? Where they kind of
Sort of like Raw. They have the weekly
where they kind of
Fridays.
build up
Right.
storylines and shit through the week, you know, and
Hopefully that's what they're going to do. Sort of
Yeah.
like the old days where you had to watch wrestling Saturday morning to see what was going to happen Saturday night.
yeah.
Hopefully stuff like that. We shall see.
All right,
All right.
your plug.
All right, guys. Check out the Vape General, located on High Street in Burlington, New Jersey, across from Mr. Tattoo Shop. Over 100 flavors and mods. Each day and week is a different special.
Yes, and I have the I Just kit, and my flavor is Skyline, and it's delicious.
And say hi to Travis.
Hi,
Yes,
Travis.
and say hi to Travis. And now
Tell him
before
Verge sent you.
Maybe we get Travis on here one time. He could talk about vape, talk about wrestling.
Yeah, he's in UWC.
that's true. Yes, I didn't even think about that.
This is another exclusive, which may be appearing at Bloodshed Farms.
Maybe.
Really now?
We'll see.
What's that?
That's a
Huh?
I'm surprised. That with there's a little bit of I'm speculative over that. We'll go over that a little bit later.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
After
how'd
the
you
show.
hear?
So
No, I'm just saying I'm
Oh.
surprised.
Frank.
I haven't heard. Oh, and also, if you're looking, that's loud. Turn it back just a little bit, gently. It's my first time.
Softer.
And if you're looking for
This Meg
a,
smells.
you're a dick.
What? It does. It smells funny. I got
Okay,
too close.
Frank. Take it away.
And if you're looking for a DJ or a photo booth, please contact me, contact us at Verge of Sanity Radio, and we can hook you up with a photo booth, lighting, a DJ, anything you need. That's Mark III Entertainment at DJFrankStaffs.com. The music that you love, the soundtrack to your memories.
Aww.
So cute.
You like this music?
I like that.
Do you?
I like it a little bit.
You like it a little bit.
I think you got to bring it in as I'm talking, like right as I get to that point. The music that you love, the soundtrack to your memories. That's it. Yeah. Let's wrap it. That's it. We're done.
I Periscope bombed you.
You Periscope bombed it. All right, well, guys, thank you for tuning in. Periscope people, thank you for tuning in for the first Periscope that we've ever done. We'll see you on Periscope next week. Make sure you check out
Somebody just joined just in time for us to say goodbye.
Yeah, well, hey, make sure you follow us on social media. It's all listed, I believe, in the Periscope app. If not, I'll update everything to include all of our social media stuff. Make sure that you check us out. If you missed anything on the show today, obviously you can go. You can watch the replay on Periscope, or you can go to vergeofsanityradio.com, click on the live YouTube stream link, and it'll take you back to the show. You'll hear all the musical interludes. You'll hear all the sound effects stuff that we use during the show. And but aside from that, guys, thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next Thursday, same bat time, same bat channel, live here from the quote-unquote bowels of the Cat School of Broadcasting. And who knows? Maybe next week we'll stick our banner on the wall in here somewhere, just during our broadcast, just to whore
let me know
ourselves
when.
out.
Yeah.
Just let me know when.
Thursday.
To whore
Thursday.
ourselves.
But aside from that, guys, again, thank you so much. Rock on, guys. Take care. We'll see you next
That's the
week.
case,
And
I'll
keep your
bring my
finger out
banner
of
in.
it if it don't belong to you.